VanCam. This is VanCam you waited for. Steve! Stop doing that, dickhead! Rat-a-tat-tat! I've got a cat! Rat-a-tat-tat! A pig in a hat! Yay! It's a pig in a hat. How are you doing, everyone? I am Kev Ashford, and this is the not world famous... Yay! The visuals again off the scale. Coming up in this week's show, we talk to that pig in the hat to find out his thoughts on... No, well, we're not talking to the pig in the hat. What we will do, we'll have a quick look back at the two games that I've not had a chance to comment on. Won't go on for too long because I don't even think you really asked about what I've got to say about it, are you? I'll do that. I might throw in a bit of Fellaini watch. We're going to do the big VanCam debate because there is a big debate that we need to have this week regarding Lukaku, so we'll storm into that as well. And as usual, we will do Wanker of the Week and your comments. So where do we start? We have beaten Everton, which I thought was a bit flattering, the result. I spoke to a scouser the day after, Everton fan, and he was like, you did us, you know, you battered us. And I was like, I said, what game were you watching, mate? Granted, he had 8 pints of this Polish beer, he said, but I didn't see it like that at all. And at 1-0 we were not on the ropes, but if anyone was going to score, it was going to be Everton. And I think Big Dave's got to take a lot of credit. Great save from Rooney at the Stretford end, and that kept us in. But we are United, and we keep doing this, scoring late goals. Teams are struggling to break us down, and when the game opens up, United are scoring late goals, and that's because we keep going. The Everton game, like I say, fantastic result. It keeps us joint top of the league. And then the midweek game was Burton Albion, which I went along to. It was alright, you know what I mean? Not a great atmosphere or anything. But again, you know, we've scored 4 goals. Fair play. Burton scored, I think that's the first goal at Old Trafford this season that United have conceded. I think the big plus was Martial. Every time he got the ball, he must be the first player since even that snake-faced bastard Di Maria. Di Maria was the first person or player since Ronaldo that actually, the minute he got the ball, you were up off your seat. You're in anticipation of something actually happening. And I think we're getting the same now with Martial. I think the way that Mourinho handled him last year, a lot of people didn't agree with it. But it's worked, hasn't it? It's worked with Mkhitaryan. It's given him a bit of a kick up the arse, as if to say, you need to fight to get into this team. Prove to me why you want to be in it. And they're all doing it at the minute. So absolute fair play to him. Yeah, 4 goals again, and let's just crack on and get straight into Fellaini watch.
Tomine has it for United. Looking for Fellaini.
Yeah, this is Fellaini watch. I was watching him. He did alright against Everton. He did. The big bushy-haired bastard, he did alright. Really? Not much to see here, really, no. Went to the Burton Albion game. I was sat in the Stretford end. Fellaini, fair play to Mourinho, he sent Fellaini out to warm up, and it was the biggest cheer of the night. Everybody, Maro and Fellaini, he's like a god now. After that game in the Champions League against Basel, I was shouting him, me and my son calls him the tree now as well. He was like, tree. And I'm there shouting, Marouane, warming up in the corner right near us. Yeah, I'm sure he knows who I am. I think he glanced over and thought, he's a gobshite. That's Fellaini watch. Manchester in the house. That was Fellaini watch. Any bad man wears a glove, don't they? Yeah. That was Fellaini watch. Gotta be a first, man. Absolutely nothing on that, man. Fair play to him though, fair play. Next up is the big VanCam debate. This is an interesting one this week, so I want your thoughts on it. The only way to do that is obviously to get in the comments and that. So get in on this one. This is the big VanCam debate. What am I doing that for? hey, we've not done this one for a while, and it is this week. It's going to be the big VanCam debate. Now, we need to get into this one. We seriously need to get into it. It's because last week I did a section called Kev's Chant of the Week, which was the new Lukaku song, which has made headlines all across the world. I don't even know, but I was driving along and I'm listening to TalkSport. That knobhead Jim White, who wears the yellow tie, deadline day man, and he's got his show on and he's on about the Lukaku song. Now, he's basically said that it's racist. If you're singing it, you're stereotyping a black man for having a big schlong.
I hear you're a racist now, father.
Now, I'm not really down with this at all. And basically, Jim White was calling me a racist because he said that any United fan that sings this song is a racist. And we're basically, you know, how can I word this right? We are basically generalising a black man as having, like I say, a massive knob. Now, I would like to go down the route of Romelu Lukaku has got size 15 boots. He might even have size 16. Now, there is an old saying, big socks, big cocks. I don't know whether you've ever heard it, but generally people do say that the bigger the man's shoes, the bigger the schlong is. Now, I think that whoever wrote this song, whoever went down the route of penciling it and airing it at Old Trafford, I'd like to think they went down that route, and that we're not generalising racism in football, that we're going down that route, you know, that we would say that. You can see I'm struggling here because I'm talking about schlongs, for Christ's sake. But the main point of it is that Kick It Out, that do loads of good work for, you know, obviously tackling racism in football, actually went down the route of writing to Manchester United to tell United to stop singing this song. I really am at a crossroads here. I cannot work. Am I racist? I put the song out last week and not one comment in the comment section was, Kev, you're a racist. You're only saying this because Lukaku's black. It was nothing to do with that. And I suppose at the end of the day, the main thing could be if Lukaku actually come out himself and said, I don't like the song, it's entirely racist and offensive, don't sing it. Maybe I would have to hold my hands up and say, right, but I am at, like I said, a crossroads. I do not understand these people that are even likening that song to the same about Adebayor that United fans sang. You know, City fans have sang it, Tottenham fans. It's not right. And they sang about the fact that Adebayor's, you know, dad washed elephants and his mum was a whore, basically because because of his African roots. It is not right, and there's no place in football for that. But surely, to Christ, this song that has come out is not a racist song. And if I offended anyone last week by singing it, then here is my apology. But I really do not see what is wrong with it. Yeah, the words aren't great, and people are touching on, you know, if there's kids in the crowd, do they really want to be singing about a 24-inch penis and all that? Yeah, I kind of get that, but if you go to football, there's far worse things that are sang at football games. We've had the Munich chants, the Hillsborough chants, you know, there's loads of different chants. The homophobic chants are well worse. Even Ji-Sung Park's about eating dogs in his own country. You know, even about the Scousers eating rats, you know, we're being Scousist. Where do we stop with this? You know, Ibrahimovic, we sing about him being 6'5". Are we being heightist? I really am at a crossroads. All I want you to do is a simple question. There should be a poll running up here somewhere. Is the Romelu Lukaku song racist? And are those who sing it racist? It's a simple yes or no. No sitting on the fence. It is a yes or a no. I'm really interested to know what you think. Without getting up on my high horse, I have got a general feeling that a lot of people that are going to comment below now are actually going to say that people not need to get a life, but that the song is just a bit of a laugh. And some people might say, well, you're the problem, because like I said, I really don't think it's to do with that, and whoever set out to sing it. But what I will say, at Old Trafford against Burton Albion, the Stretford End sang that song. and there was no people looking around, there was no chance of racist to the fans that were singing it. United even went to it as far after it, the United fans, to sing, "We're Man United, we'll sing what we want." Now, United boil piss wherever they go, and I think that Kick It Out has used Manchester United's name to highlight their own agenda. I think that they've gone down the route of claiming, well, basically claiming this and saying, you know, tarring it with the racist brush, and they're using Manchester United's name. United fans obviously don't give a shit, the ones that were at the crowd the other day, because they said, you know, "We're Man United, we'll sing what we want." And I would like to think that it is not racist, but I want to get your views on it, so get in the comments. That is the big VanCam debate. Get me this time. Yeah, that was the big VanCam debate. Like I said before it and in the video itself, make sure you get commenting and let me know what you think on that, because I think it is a kind of touchy kind of issue. Obviously, if people are claiming that it's you know, a racist kind of song, then all I want is your views on it, because I never view myself as a racist. So get in there and let me know what you think. Next up, it is that time when we find out who Wanker of the Week is. Run this shit! This is Wanker of the Week. This week, loads of nominations. Again, few nominations for me. I'm not getting it. I'm not awarding it myself, and just stop nominating me anyway. I don't like it. But I'm changing it this week to Wankers of the Week, yeah? Putting one of them little hypocrisy things or whatever they are, then, you know, the thing with an S on the end, we're changing it to Wankers of the Week. And the winner this week is the Everton fans. The Everton fans that went into total meltdown when Romelu Lukaku celebrated a goal that he scored against them. Now, Lukaku had been getting dogs abuse all game. He was getting loads of shit. Traitor this. He was getting boos. And for the actual goal, he took the free kick. They were all laughing, booing him. He kicks the ball into the wall. Next minute, a few seconds later, the ball floats back over. Lukaku finishes it, and he cups his ear to the Everton fans, and they went into meltdown. You can find all the tweets on Twitter. People were seriously, "I've lost a lot of respect for Romelu. Didn't show his class. What do you want him not to do?" I am not a big fan of these players that don't celebrate against the clubs they used to. Just crack on, do your business, do whatever you want to celebrate a goal. But Lukaku did say it was a bit of banter, he was giving it back, and why not? Like I said, he took absolute dog's abuse from all them Everton fans who absolutely hate the ground that he walks on now, if that even makes sense. But the Everton fans are getting it just for getting the knickers in a twist and having, like I said, a meltdown. Deal with it, dickheads. That was, what was it? It was Wanker of the Week. Let me know if you agree on that. What is all that about, them Everton fans? What did you expect? Like I said, give a man shit, he'll give it back. That's what I was taught when I was younger, growing up in the ghetto. Right, we're going to finish off, as we always do, with your comments. Your chance for you to have your say. So this is a look back on the comments from the previous video. So make sure you comment on this one, and you might get it read out next week. Yahoo! Better than getting your head stuck in a vent, now it is time for your comments. Yeah, I know you're having it. Lyrical genius, that is me, that is Kev. This is your comments. Time of the show where you shower of sarcastic wankers get your say. It could be on anything. Loads of comments last week, loads of top ones. It is really overwhelming actually, because I never get any shit, and this is not the go ahead to start getting in the comments and giving me shit. I already am aware that I'm a wanker and I am a knobhead, so you don't have to tell me. Maybe that's why I don't get it. People just think he knows he is. Where's the point of stating the obvious? First into the comments was JD, who said, "Love your videos, great laugh. Come on, United!" Yes, JD, I'm having that one. And then, ooh, Bit of a funny one from Phil Unsworth, who said, Kev, my girlfriend has left me. I've also got a 24-inch penis. What should I do? Well, Phil, I am a man of the world. I've been around the block. You need to make her realise what she's missing out on. So if she goes swimming down the baths, get yourself down there and be rocking the Speedos. You know what I'm saying? Couple of windmills, maybe something like that. And if she don't take you back and she don't realise what she's missing, somebody else will pick up on this. The next one was in from Gregor McHugh, who's a regular, who said, best show yet, Kev. Fucking brilliant, mate. Great start to my weekend. Hashtag VanCam for life. Loving that, mate. Like I say, appreciate all the comments. Loving the old hashtag as well. Yeah. Jewel Coot 88 said, Kev, you're a fucking tool. But you're ours. You know, I thought, here we go. But you're ours. Funny as fuck. Crack on, lad. Nice one. This was because last week I did get a t-shirt in the post by Matthew Cartwright that said, Fellaini is a tree, but he's our tree. And I am rocking that thing with pride, I tell you that now. Manchester United 6, a regular in the comments as well, said, if these so-called pundits can't whine, moan and bitch about Pogba's performances, they will whine, moan and bitch about his hair or probably his fashion sense or something. They're always wrongly slating him, and it's ridiculous. This is because, like I said last week about Pogba, Garth Crooks banging on about his hair and saying that he should stick to scoring and assisting, you know, all that, basically playing football, which until the injury he'd been doing really bloody well, Garth. So do one, knobhead. Alex Rudd said Fellaini should just go ahead and hire you as his motivator. And I'm really seriously starting to think that Fellaini does on the sly watch a bit of VanCam and he's thinking, I'll prove that knobhead wrong, and he is at the minute. Andrew Glass on Twitter said VanCam is always brilliant, but by fuck I'm in stitches. Brilliant show tonight, really good, Kevin. Thank you very much, mate. Like I say, I appreciate all the great comments. Nathan Jackson, a new follower on Twitter, he tweeted me and said VanCam's a spot on, mate, not serious and a good laugh unlike some of the rest on there. I enjoy them, so fair play. Well, fair play to you, Nathan. I'd like to think that VanCam is serious. I mean, I spend all bastard week doing these dossiers, writing match reports, you know, and all that. I don't really get what you mean. I do. Thanks very much. That's the end. No, okay. Burt Whistle's in there. Ahoy there, matey. It's a hashtag VanCam lookalike. Yeah, that is Gareth from The Office, innit? It is, I hear you say. I don't really, but I know you're nodding along, Burt Whistle, and you're implying that because, again, Gareth from The Office, who isn't in the office here, don't know what he's at, but because he's got a tash. You cheeky bastard! Tell you what, he is one ugly bastard, and you are implying that I look like him. Not having it! Not having it in the slightest, Burt Whistle. You need to get a life, mate. You really do, because, well, if anything, you piss me off on a weekly basis, and I've said it many a times, when I actually identify the area where you live, and hunt you down, you know, there's going to be some serious dead arms going on and a few elbow Fellaini, you know, Fellaini elbows. It's going to go down, mate. That's the end. Don't want to go on for too long. Get the comments in for this week. It's the only way you're getting read out for next week, and it is a big deal, like I always say. We've made people's lives much better. People get in touch saying, I've got maximum respect now from my family and friends look at me differently because I've had a comment read out. Just get in touch. If you like the video, drop a like on it, because that just says to me, you know, nice one, Kev. Thanks for that. Enjoyed it. Yeah? You can share it. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm sure you're all subscribed already. If you're new, bang, get this button that's down here somewhere. I do not know what I'm doing here, man. I sound like one of those knobheads off YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. I am. This weekend it is Southampton at St Mary's, and I am confident. I know you're going to go, Kev, you say this every week, but why shouldn't it be? Mourinho, the Man United masterclass, is on its way this Saturday. I really do feel it. and we're scoring goals for fun. We're not really, well, we're not conceding in the Premier League. I don't see any problems. Enjoy the match whatever you're at. You know, if you're watching it in the pub, if you're going, fair play to you. Oh, and a big fair play to the guy at the Burton Albion game. I was going into the Tesco to get a can of Carling, and I heard, "Excuse me," and I looked round, and I was like, "Yeah, mate." I thought he was going to ask me, you know, "Do you know where the nearest toilet is?" or something like that. He was Welsh, by the way, as well. But he said, "Are you the van man?" I was like, I was with my son, like, you know, a bit embarrassed. I was like, "Yeah, that's me, sunshine, you alright?" So, yeah, where am I going with this? Well, we just had a bit of a chat, and I just wanted to say, fair play, mate. Makes the way from Wales for every home game. And like I said to you at the time, that is dedication. That's the kind of shit I like, but nice to be noticed, you know what I mean? 76,000 fans, and one of them noticed me. Yeah. Right, that's it. All that's left for me is, come on, United! I reckon we're gonna win. Yay!
It started with a kiss. Never thought it would come to this.